Hey there, fellow millennials. Welcome back to Money Masterminds. Today's episode is a special one for all you adventurers out there. We're diving into the world of solo travel and, more importantly, how to do it on a budget. If you've ever dreamt of exploring the world on your terms, this video is for you. So, grab a notepad and get ready to plan your first solo adventure. The power of solo travel. Before we dive into the budget tips, let's talk about why solo travel is such an incredible experience. Traveling alone allows you to truly immerse yourself in new cultures, gain independence, and discover the world at your own pace. Plus, it's an opportunity for self-discovery and personal growth like no other. But don't worry, we've got your back with some essential budgeting tips to make it happen. Tip number 1: set a realistic budget. Our first tip is all about setting a realistic budget. Before you even book your flight, figure out how much you can comfortably afford to spend on your trip. Consider your savings, income, and any additional sources of funding. Make sure to include not just the big expenses like flights and accommodation but also daily expenses like food, activities, and transportation within your destination. Tip number 2: research and plan ahead. Tip number 2 is all about research and planning. Spend time researching your destination to find affordable places to stay, eat, and explore. Booking in advance can often save you money, so plan your itinerary and make reservations early. Look for budget-friendly hostels, guest houses, or Airbnb options. Tip number 3: travel light and smart. When you're traveling on a budget, every extra kilogram in your luggage can cost you. So, tip number 3 is to travel light and smart. Pack only what you need and invest in versatile clothing that can be mixed and matched. Remember, packing light not only saves money on luggage fees but also makes it easier to get around. Tip number 4: use budget-friendly transportation. Transportation costs can eat up a significant portion of your budget, but there are ways to keep them in check. Opt for public transportation, like buses and trains, whenever possible. Consider getting a city pass or tourist card for discounts on local transportation and attractions. Tip number 5: embrace local cuisine. Our final tip, tip number 5, is all about embracing local cuisine. Skip the expensive tourist restaurants and venture into local eateries. Not only will you save money, but you'll also get a taste of authentic flavors. Plus, dining like a local is an excellent way to immerse yourself in the culture of your destination. There you have it, fellow millennials, your guide to planning your first solo trip on a budget. Remember that traveling on a budget doesn't mean sacrificing experiences. It means getting creative and making the most of your adventure. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel inspiration and budget-friendly tips. Share your solo travel plans or experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy travels!